I'm convinced that for every single thing that you do in your life, you are in one of these four categories. You're either cracked, you're grinding, you're coasting, or you're just cooked. And this works on two axes. There's two principal axes. The first one, the vertical axis, is effort, and the horizontal axis is talent. Based on the combination of your effort and your talent, you can determine which quadrant you are in. So let's start at the bottom. If you have no talent, you don't put any effort, you're cooked. That's obvious, right? These are the people who are not even trying. Now, if you have no talent, but you grind, you can get decently far in life. These are the people who don't necessarily have the talent to pursue whatever degree they're in, but they work really hard. They still get probably better results than the people who don't put in that much effort. And, I've been a grinder in many aspects of my life. Any sports activity I've ever done, I had no talent. But when I grinded, I got decent results. But obviously, my ceiling was limited, and I was never cracked at any sports. Now let's go to the bottom. Coasting is what happens when you have talent, but you don't really put in that much effort. And what I find is that a lot of people are stuck in this quadrant. I've been in this quadrant for most of my life. For example, I had the talent of being very good at academics and being very good at recognizing patterns and being able to do very well in school. However, I didn't actually put in that much effort in school, but I was able to coast and do fine. Another thing that I was coasting in was music. Throughout high school, I was in band. I used to play the trumpet. I used to be pretty good at it. I wouldn't ever really practice at home, but I just had enough natural talent to just like let me coast and do well in the school bands, but I never actually put in the effort and grinded so that I was never cracked in music. Now, when you combine your talent and then start to apply effort to it, that's when you get cracked. These are the people who are really successful in this world, and that's where you want to be in whatever field it is that you're in. Anyway, that's my yap for the day. I'll see you next time.